14 remastered albums by the Fab Four this weekend, while they're also expected to top the video game charts. And there are plenty of people in this region with special reason to remember the Beatles. As Natalie Gray now reports.
Money can't buy you love, but it can buy you the chance to emulate the Fab Four. Sarah and Bill Cousins are among the first in the country to try out the new Beatles video game in Norwich.
I'm grown up with them, love the music.
And are you excited that the Beatles are back with a vengeance?
Yeah, I think it's going to give them a totally new audience and a new lease of life.
Remembering all her yesterdays, Juliet Fayers from Ipswich. The Beatles performed all over our region, including Luton and Norwich, and Juliet was a 17-year-old usherette when the Beatles played the Gaumont in Ipswich in 1964.
Oh, it was absolutely electric. I mean, everybody was just so excited. They were so big then. There'd been nothing like it.
Anglia's cameras even managed to catch up with them.
Why are you called the Beatles?
Why not?
Come on, it's just
by
a
any other name, eh?
Yeah. It's the name John thought of. Did John think of it?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Murray is a photographer living in Bury St Edmunds. He took these pictures while working for the Sunday Times magazine. Tell me the story behind this particular photograph.
Well, this picture, we were down by the London docks, and John suddenly just threw himself on the ground, did one frame with his eyes open, one frame with his eyes closed. Go forward quite a few years, and I was working in New York for Time magazine when John was shot, and I lived just down the road, and Time magazine said, "Had you got any pictures of the Beatles?" I said, "I've got this one, it's very spooky." And they saw it and they thought, well, no, it was too spooky. So I put it back in a drawer.
His work is on display at St Giles's Street Gallery in Norwich at a new exhibition. The gallery is also selling what it boasts is the most expensive piece of Beatles memorabilia. The price $11 million because it features a banned Beatles album cover, which once belonged to John Lennon. Now this is an actual ticket from when the Beatles played Norwich on Friday, May the 17th, 1963 at the Grosvenor in Prince of Wales Road. And look, it's even signed by the Fab Four. NME recently named Norwich as a driving force for music, but is there any appeal for those born long after the Beatles' demise?
Sort of. Some of their stuff is alright, but some is quite dull.
They've always got a legacy. It's going to go on forever, and I still love them.
But it's your mum and dad's music, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, that's all the best stuff, isn't it?
It seems like the Fab Four have still got it. I can feel a Beatles medley coming on.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. That's all we know.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Yesterday,
when all my troubles seem so far away.
She loves me, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves me, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Help, need somebody, help.
Everybody help.
Natalie Gray, Anglia News, Norwich.
Now, I know they were doing their best, but the new albums have got to sound better than that.
I'm not saying I could do any better than that, but I think help was the word there.
Do you know what? My mum actually went to see the Beatles, and her parents accompanied her just in case there was any trouble. The only problem was even my gran, her mum, started screaming.
Not sure if that's an embarrassing tale or something to be really
No,
proud
trouble.
of. But time to now take a look at the weather forecast. Here's Amanda Houston.